Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Roses are known as the queen of flowers because of their bright colors and rich fragrance. But if you want roses to grow healthily and maintain high-quality flowering for a long time, scientific nutrition is the key. The growth of roses requires a variety of nutrients, which play an important role in the life activities of the plant. In the previous video, I introduced the three major macronutrients required for rose growth: nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. And the four major micronutrients: iron, zinc, manganese and boron. In this video, I will analyze in detail the three major secondary nutrients required for rose growth: calcium, magnesium and sulfur. Secondary nutrients also play an important role in the growth of roses. Although their demand is less than that of micronutrients, their lack will still affect the health and development of roses. Next, let us take a look at the role of each of these three secondary nutrients in the growth of roses. Calcium is an important nutrient element in the growth of roses. It plays a key role in the formation and stability of plant cell walls. Calcium can enhance the strength of cell walls, promote the division and expansion of plant cells, and help roses maintain a healthy growth form. Calcium is also involved in many physiological processes in plants, such as regulating enzyme activity and cell membrane stability. Therefore, sufficient calcium can improve the disease resistance, drought resistance and stress resistance of roses. Calcium deficiency usually first manifests itself as abnormal growth of new leaves. Rose leaves with calcium deficiency may curl, deform, and even scorch at the leaf edges, especially young leaves. In addition, calcium deficiency can also lead to poor root development, and the root tip may shrink, which greatly reduces the plant's ability to absorb water and nutrients, slows growth and development, and even withers. Long-term calcium deficiency can also reduce the plant's disease resistance and make it susceptible to bacterial diseases such as black spot. In order to effectively supplement calcium, calcium-containing fertilizers such as lime and calcium nitrate can be used. Lime helps to increase soil pH and supplement calcium, especially for acidic soils. Calcium nitrate can directly provide plants with easily absorbed calcium and promote the differentiation of rose flower buds. Calcium fertilizer can be applied through soil or supplemented by spraying foliar fertilizer. When spraying, it is best to choose to do it in the morning or evening, and avoid fertilizing at high temperatures to reduce the negative impact of calcium on leaves. While supplementing calcium, it is also necessary to pay attention to soil moisture management. Calcium has poor mobility in the soil, and excessive moisture or poorly drained soil may affect the effective absorption of calcium. Therefore, maintaining appropriate soil moisture and ensuring good drainage can help roses absorb calcium better. Regularly checking the nutritional status of roses, especially supplementing calcium during the peak growth season in spring and summer, can help roses grow healthily, enhance disease resistance, and ensure the quality and quantity of flowers. Reasonable application of calcium fertilizer and avoid excessive use can keep rose plants healthy and promote the smooth arrival of flowering. Magnesium is one of the most important elements in the growth of roses. It is the core component of chlorophyll and is directly involved in photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a necessary process for plants to obtain energy and grow, and magnesium is the key to this process. Adequate magnesium can promote the synthesis of chlorophyll and improve the photosynthesis efficiency of roses, thereby enhancing the overall health and growth level of plants. Roses with magnesium deficiency show obvious deficiency symptoms, which usually appear first on old leaves. Leaves with magnesium deficiency will turn yellow or white, especially at the leaf edges or in the gaps between leaves. Although the veins of these leaves remain green, the color of the entire leaf will obviously lose vitality and appear yellow or white. This is because the lack of magnesium prevents plants from synthesizing chlorophyll effectively, resulting in a decrease in the efficiency of photosynthesis, affecting the nutrient synthesis and growth of plants. There are many ways to supplement magnesium, the most common of which are using magnesium sulfate or spraying foliar fertilizers containing magnesium. Magnesium sulfate not only provides plants with easily absorbed magnesium, but also provides a certain amount of sulfur, which is also beneficial to the growth of roses. Magnesium sulfate can be dissolved in water according to the recommended ratio, and root irrigation can be performed to help roses absorb the required magnesium. In addition, spraying magnesium-containing foliar fertilizer is also a quick and effective way to supplement, especially during the growing season or the period of strong photosynthesis. Magnesium can be directly absorbed through the leaves to improve the photosynthesis efficiency of plants. When applying magnesium fertilizer, it is best to choose to do it in the morning or evening, and avoid spraying under strong light, so as to reduce the evaporation of water on the leaf surface and ensure that the magnesium fertilizer is fully absorbed. The frequency of fertilization can be adjusted according to the growth of roses. It is usually supplemented when the plant shows symptoms of magnesium deficiency, and a certain application frequency is maintained to ensure the healthy growth of roses. Reasonable use of magnesium fertilizer not only helps to improve the photosynthesis of roses, but also improves the overall health of roses, enhances their disease resistance and stress resistance, and promotes the opening of more healthy flowers. Therefore, maintaining an adequate supply of soil magnesium is essential for the normal growth and flowering of roses. Sulfur is involved in protein synthesis and plays an important role in the metabolic process of plants. Sulfur not only helps promote healthy plant growth, but also enhances the resistance of roses, making them more resistant to pests and diseases and adverse environmental conditions. Sulfur is also a key component for plants to synthesize a variety of enzymes and vitamins, so it is essential to the overall health of roses. Roses that lack sulfur usually show yellowing of the entire plant, especially the leaves. As the sulfur deficiency problem worsens, the growth of roses will stagnate and the development of the plant will be significantly limited. This is because the lack of sulfur affects the plant's ability to synthesize protein, resulting in insufficient nutrient support for leaves and branches, which affects the health of the entire plant. The method of supplementing sulfur is relatively simple, and the common ones are ammonium sulfate or sulfur-containing compound fertilizers. Ammonium sulfate is a common sulfur-containing fertilizer that contains nitrogen and sulfur elements and can effectively improve the problem of sulfur deficiency in the soil. In addition, there are many sulfur-containing compound fertilizers on the market, which not only provide sulfur, but also usually contain other nutrients required by plants, such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, etc., which can meet the nutritional needs of roses in many aspects at the same time. For roses with severe sulfur deficiency, applying ammonium sulfate can directly provide sufficient sulfur sources to help restore the healthy growth of the plants. When applying sulfur fertilizer, it is best to choose to do it during the growing season of roses, especially in spring or early summer, when the growth of roses is most vigorous and they can better absorb and utilize these nutrients. When applying fertilizer, pay attention to even distribution to avoid excessive fertilizer concentration, which may cause burns to the plants. Sulfur is essential for the healthy growth and stress resistance of roses. By applying sulfur fertilizer reasonably, it can not only improve the disease resistance of roses, but also promote their normal growth and flowering, and maintain the greenness and vitality of the plants. The growth of roses not only depends on macronutrients and micronutrients. It also requires a variety of secondary nutrients. Adequate supply of these secondary nutrients ensures that roses can grow healthily under different environmental conditions, avoiding growth problems caused by the lack of certain elements, thereby helping roses to grow better and bloom beautiful flowers. I have summarized the effects and deficiency symptoms of macronutrients, main micronutrients and secondary nutrients required for rose growth in 3 videos. Flower lovers can go to the playlist Rose Knowledge and Daily Maintenance to check out the relevant content of macronutrients and micronutrients. Well, this is the end of the series of videos on the nutrients required for rose growth. I hope it can help flower lovers to accurately supplement nutrients according to the specific needs of roses. By mastering the correct fertilization techniques, everyone can make their rose garden more colorful. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, comment and forward it. See you next time.